I spent maybe even 10, I would say about 7 years just studying from him. And so he would take me on adventures, basically these expeditions. We would go into parts of the Amazon that no one's allowed. And his family is allowed because they're indigenous. And so they go on ceremonial hunting trips deep into the jungle. And we'd go for 10 days in an open canoe just up the. And so when it rains, you're freezing cold. When the sun is out, your skin burns. And I'm talking about 8 hours of sunburn. And then the following day, it's freezing cold all day because rain, sun. And you have no protection from the elements. And we just take our clothes off. It's actually easier to be naked in the jungle in those times because if you get your clothing wet, then you have nothing dry at night. So we'd hunt for our food and fish for our food and learn the forest. And they said, take your shoes off if you're going to hunt with us. Your shoes are too loud. And so I learned to walk barefoot in the Amazon. And you just study and you learn, why do local people turn into loggers and gold miners, and how do the local people relate to their forest? And so 7 years of study like that. And then, at that point, then I started to do a little bit of telling people, okay, I've had these amazing adventures. I've seen anacondas. I've seen these amazing ecosystems like the floating forest. And I'd learned enough about the jungle that people started asking me about the jungle. And then I started saying, well, I know what we need to do to protect this. And I said, if we just had the funding, we could do this. And so you have the logistical know-how.
Yeah.
And then I had the plan, but it took all those years. And I had to have all of that base knowledge.